Hey everybody, Sean here, and welcome to Revealing Truth. And special thanks to Mark Scott for sharing this. About 4 years ago, Stephen Kozar made Basta the Cindy Jacobs go-to phrase. And ladies and gentlemen, Basta is back in 2025.
Yep. And in Miami, and the Lord spoke a Spanish word to me, and the word was Basta.
Basta.
I had no idea what a basta was. Was it a fruit, a vegetable? I don't know. So our driver, of course, was bilingual. I said, Javier, what does basta mean? Oh, he said it's a strong word.
Oh.
It means like enough is enough. Stop it.
Wow.
Now. And the Lord said, you need to tell people they need to say basta to the spirit of delay.
So just like the demon slayers, they give spiritual names to almost every problem there is, including delay. But if this is a spiritual battle, then one human dialect isn't going to be more powerful than another. But she's going to give us more details.
Thinking about the word basta, and I'm thinking about what the spirit of delay. And so it was very interesting. I was taking receiving an offering, I should say, for the Lord. And the Lord was showing me that a spirit of delay had stopped people's finances from coming into their bank accounts.
Wow.
And, when we sow...
a literal spirit.
Yeah, a literal
was
spirit.
Preventing their prosperity and increase.
Exactly. A
Wow.
literal spirit, the delay spirit. And so I said, we're gonna sow, and then we're going to see what God does. So we began to do that supernatural offering. And then I said, check your bank account right now.
Wow.
So people were going on their bank accounts and there's $1,000 more than I knew. I just got a raise. I didn't know my paycheck got 400 more. And this lady comes up and she says, you'll love this. I have been working on a deal and we've not been able to close it. And the $1 million just dropped into my account.
You know what? I watched that. It was at Maldonado's, wasn't it? I watched it.
Did you watch that?
I saw her. She came up to the stage and told you that.
Yeah.
That's for real.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That is a real deal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so, I had never done that before.
Wow.
Ever even occurred that people could really check their bank accounts online, so I'm so...
Talk about instant manifestation.
Yeah.
There was no delay.
Yeah.
If you had busted that delay right off of that.
My friends, basta is not some supernatural word that expels spirits of delay or any other spirit. And no, God wasn't the one who told her that either. Interesting that it boiled down to giving money in the church, and the result is having more money in your bank account. If that isn't what itching ears want to hear, then I don't know what is. Remember, read your Bibles so that you can have a solid foundation of God's truth. And when anybody says something suspicious, then there should be no problem asking for biblical support. Like with Cindy speaking about spirits of delay and basta, I would just be asking her, where is that in the Bible? And if she can't explain it biblically, then I'd ask, so if you didn't get this from the Bible, then where did you get it from? God is not a God of confusion, but the leaders in the NAR movement love to confuse you as much as possible so that you won't read your Bibles and will just listen to them instead. Anyhow, if you are wondering about what's been up with Cindy Jacobs, Basta is back in 2025. So lock your doors, protect your pets, and leave your comments below. But we're going to leave it here for today. So until next time, take care and God bless.